aldol condensation reaction. Okay, this aldol condensation reaction is very well known reaction. You have studied, I think you have studied in your 12th class, and again you are studying in your B Pharm also. So condensation between two molecules of aldehydes or two molecules of ketone to form beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone in presence of base catalyst is known as aldol condensation reaction. Okay, so what is aldol condensation reaction? It is condensation between two aldehyde or two ketone in presence of base catalyst to form beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. These beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone are also known as aldol because they are having the two functional group. Al is for the aldehyde and all is for the alcohol. Okay, so as your final product is having two functional group, one is aldehydic functional group, another is alcoholic functional group, it is known as aldol condensation reaction. So for the aldol condensation reaction, your carbonyl compound, that is aldehyde or ketone, should be having the alpha hydrogen. If they are not having the alpha hydrogen, they will not undergo the aldol condensation reaction. They will proceed for the Cannizzaro reaction. Okay, if you remember, we have studied Cannizzaro reaction. There we have studied that aldehyde having no alpha hydrogen will undergo the condensation reaction to form the their product. We have formed the alcohol and the carboxylate ion. Okay, so in this case your carbonyl compound, that is aldehyde and ketone, should be having the alpha hydrogen. Okay, so here I have given the example of acetaldehyde. So two molecules of acetaldehyde is reacting in presence of base catalyst. Here you are having the OH minus and water, and you are getting the 3-hydroxybutanol. Okay, you are getting 3-hydroxybutanol. So you can see that in this case you are having this aldehydic functional group and you are having the alcoholic functional group. So this is aldol product. Okay, this is aldol product. So this is beta hydroxy carbonyl compound. So why this is beta hydroxy carbonyl compound? So you can see that this is your alpha carbon and this is your beta carbon. Beta carbon is having the hydroxy group, so beta hydroxy carbonyl compound. Okay, so when two molecules of acetaldehyde are reacting in presence of base, they will form 3-hydroxybutanol. Okay, they will form the 3-hydroxybutanol. So here is the mechanism for the aldol condensation reaction. So it involves three steps. First step is formation of enolate ion. Okay, so how it will form the enolate ion? It will donate the alpha proton to the base and it will form the enolate ion, which will be a resonating stabilized form of the carbon ion. Okay, you know that oxygen ion and carbon ion are resonating form of each other. In second step, whatever enolate ion you have formed will attach to the another molecule of the aldehyde and it will form the alkoxide ion. Okay, now this alkoxide ion will take the proton from the solvent and it will form the beta hydroxy aldehyde or it will form the beta hydroxy ketone depending upon your substrate. Okay, so see the mechanism. In first step you have added the base catalyst, that is OH minus. This OH minus will abstract the alpha proton from the acetaldehyde and you are getting the this carbon ion structure. Okay, now you can see that this carbon ion structure is resonating form of enolate ion. Okay, this is enolate form. So these carbon ion and enolate ions are resonating form of each other. So this is how you will get the carbon ion when you are adding the base catalyst to the aldehyde. Okay. Now you have generated this carbon ion. You have generated this carbon ion, and you are having the another molecule of acetaldehyde. Now, as this is having the carbonyl functional group, so oxygen being more electronegative, it will pull the electron toward itself, and carbon will have the positive charge center. So this carbon ion will attack to this carbon, and there is a carbon-carbon bond formation. Okay, you will get this alkoxide ion. Now this alkoxide ion will take the proton from the water, and you will get this beta hydroxy aldehyde product. Okay, this is the mechanism for the aldol condensation reaction. So remember, in this case you have to add the two molecules of aldehyde. So first molecule of aldehyde will form the inlet ion. This inlet ion will react with the another molecule of the aldehyde, and it will form the alkoxide ion. This alkoxide ion will take the proton from the water or solvent, and you will form the beta hydroxy aldehyde. Now you are having the another type of aldol condensation, that is known as crossed aldol condensation reaction. So an aldol condensation reaction that starts with two different aldehyde or with two different ketone. Okay. So when you have studied the aldol condensation reaction, that is simple aldol condensation reaction, you will be having same molecules of aldehyde or same molecules of ketone. If you are, like I have given the example, acetaldehyde, so you are having two molecules of acetaldehyde. If you are having the ketone like acetone, so you will be having two molecules of acetone. But when you are having the cross aldol condensation reaction, so in this case, either you will be having two different aldehyde or you will be having two different ketone. So such type of reaction is known as cross aldol condensation reaction. Okay. But in cross aldol condensation reaction, you will get the mixture of products from the various pairing of the carbonyl reactant. Okay, so here I have given the example. Now you are having the two different aldehyde. You are having the ethanol, you are having the propanol. Okay, these are two aldehyde, but these are two different aldehydes. Okay, now in this case, this ethanol, as it is having the alpha hydrogen, it can undergo the aldol condensation reaction by itself, and you will get this molecule, that is 3 hydroxybutanol. Now you are having the another molecule of aldehyde, propanol. It is also having the alpha hydrogen, so this can also undergo self aldol condensation reaction. So in that case, we will be having the this molecule 3 hydroxy 2 methyl pentanol, or or these two molecules are reacting with each other, and in this case one is forming the inlet ion. So you will be having the two types of product. You will be having 3 hydroxy 2 methyl butanol, or you will be having 3 hydroxy pentanol. Okay, so when you are having the cross aldol condensation reaction, depending upon the structure, you may be having the mixture of product. Okay, so this will be more clear when we will study the mechanism. So here is the mechanism. So now in first case, your ethanol is reacting with the propanol, and propanol is forming the carbon ion. Okay, So whatever base you have added, base will abstract the proton from the propanol and it will form the carbon ion. Means it will act as a inert ion. Now this carbon ion will attack to the ethanol. It will attack to the ethanol and you will get this oxygen ion product, and this oxygen ion product will take the proton from the solvent, that is water, and you will get this first product. Okay, 3 hydroxy 2 methyl butanol. Now another case is your ethanol, as it is also having the alpha hydrogen, will react with the base and it will form the inlet ion. Okay, now here your ethanol has donated the proton to the base and it has formed the carbon ion. Now this carbon ion is attacking to the carbonyl carbon of the propanol and you are getting the this oxygen ion, and this oxygen ion will take the proton from the water and you will get this 3-hydroxypentanol. You will get 3-hydroxypentanol. So depending upon the structure which is forming the inlet ion, you will get the two different product. When propanol is forming the inlet ion, you will get the different product. When ethanol is forming the inlet ion, you will get the different product. And both are having the alpha hydrogen, so both are capable of forming the inlet ion. Okay. Now this is the when one aldehyde is reacting with the another aldehyde. Now we are having the another case when same aldehydes are reacting with each other. Okay. So now in this case you have added the ethanol, means acetaldehyde. So one molecule of ethanol is forming the inert ion. It will react with another molecule of ethanol and you will get this 3-hydroxybutanol compound. Similarly, propanol, as it is also having the alpha hydrogen,